Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. Well, this is going to be a super interesting video. I think mine are all interesting, but this is going to be really interesting. First of all, I want you to know I'm having surgery this morning. So I'm releasing this video right as I'm leaving for the surgery center. Yes, it's general anesthetic. I will be out. I will be out all day. I will have stitches. I don't know that I am going to be able to do a video for Saturday. So if you don't see a video on Saturday, that's why. I don't know that I'm going to feel up to making a video when I get back from surgery for Saturday. Hopefully I'll be feeling well enough Saturday to do one for Sunday. We'll take a look at how things are going, okay? So that's where I've gone if you don't hear from me for 1 to 2 days, all right? Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. All right, let's jump in with both feet and get started, shall we? By the way, I love this picture of Chelsea above. Man, this is somebody living their best life. Just look at that photo. All right, let's move on. Let's jump in. Let's go. Now, I know this is totally off topic, but I'm throwing this picture in here. For those who don't know what this is, we had a lunar eclipse here, and it turns the moon red. And this was one of the photos that was taken. Is that not the coolest thing? That is a red moon. Yep. All right, I also want to make a correction to something I said the other day. You know how Anne went to the church and they were looking at this table? Well, apparently the tree was 5,000 years old, not 500. And it took 10 years to craft. That's one heck of a table. Well, looks like Chelsea is absolutely living her best life. By the way, I love this outfit. I love this guy that she's married. Very good looking. And knowing her, she's such a down-to-earth girl. Obviously, he's worth it. But look how happy they are. Really, I'm so happy for her. Congratulations, Chelsea, and congratulations to her husband. All right, let's jump back in time when all these stories came out that Meghan and Harry were going to be doing a Kardashian-like reality show. The rumors were flying, and Harry and Meghan were denying them right and left. No, they said, we're not doing a reality show. No, they said, we are not doing a fly-on-the-wall documentary. No, they said, we're not. That's not what we're all about. But then we all saw what was going on in New York. We all saw the Netflix cameras following them around as they had these meetings with people trying to make themselves look relevant, right? We saw this. Here's the camera above for the HIV thing that they did in Central Park. Here they are showing up for the Intrepid Awards with the cameras in tow where she wore that horrible too tight red dress that did not flatter her at all. Here they are at the refugee center where she supposedly did itsy bitsy spider and stuff with the kids. They're trying to make themselves relevant. We all knew that they were lying because now it's coming out that they are doing an at-home docu-series for Netflix. Essentially, guys, they have nothing to sell but themselves and their privacy that means so much to them. So almost all the taping is being done in their house, and everything else is where the cameras were following them around while they were trying to make themselves relevant to everybody. Not only did the cameras follow them at home and follow them all through New York, I'm pretty sure that there's probably cameras at Polo. We know that there were cameras at the Invictus Games, and they want cameras at the Platinum Jubilee. Please believe me, that is why Harry and Meghan are going, because they want to make it part of the docuseries. Sounds to me like Netflix is running out of things to do. They're tight on money, so they're going to push this project forward in the hope that this is the thing that will save them. It's not going to save them. I'm not watching it. It's all fake. It's all staged. We've all seen what goes on behind the scenes. I don't want to see them sitting at a table with Chelsea Clinton talking about the environment when they flew to New York and back on a private jet because the pictures came out of it. Why would I want to see that? So now, even though they've said over and over and over again that they weren't doing it, we all knew they were lying. But is anybody really, really surprised? Because they were caught in lies in court, for the love of God. We all know that they just lie. You know, Harry's lying. They harvest our information on the internet, not pointing out that Archibald does the same thing. We didn't help with finding freedom. And come to find out in court, they absolutely did. They can't be trusted. And yet he's suing in court saying that his reputation was damaged by a news report. Right. Remember, it's the report about him offering to pay security or not offering, as the case may be, that's damaged his reputation and made it hard for him to do the kind of work he wants to do. Not the fact that he's been caught lying over and over and over again. Now, let's not forget that Harry said living in front of the cameras was a cross between The Truman Show and being in a zoo. It's a fishbowl. He doesn't like it. The genetic pain of having to be in front of the camera. Oh my goodness. Well, gee, apparently as long as he's being paid for it, it's not an issue, right? Because let's face it, apparently the cameras have been in his house. He's filming the kids. Remember, it's all about privacy and privacy and privacy and leave us alone. No, it's always been about making money. Always. Guys, this is something you don't want to watch, not even if you're curious. Just stay away from it. Oh, and I wonder how Omid feels that they told him that it was false and he put out the above statement. Come to find out, yeah. He put out false and misleading information. But the question is, did he know it was false and misleading? Or did Harry and Meghan lie to him so that he wouldn't spill the beans? Well, I simply want to say one thing. I completely agree with Taz when she stated that they were filming this reality show. They knew they were filming the show, which totally blows out of the water every single complaint that they ever had about privacy and being in a media bullfish and the camera clicks and all of it. Because I think that the reason that they've held everything back is because Netflix has been taping all along, and this is going to be the chance to once again get their story out. Ugh. All right, now I had to put this tweet up in reference to the story I told you about yesterday. Remember where Harry is talking about how online communities are harvesting your information even though his website harvests the same information? And he's talking about online safety for kids. This tweet just hit me because there are images of Harry wearing a Third Reich uniform, racially abusing ethnic minority soldiers, right? Abuse on Oprah, all of this online, but yet he's ranting about what other people are doing online and it's unsafe for children. You know, more hypocrisy. They should just call him Hypocrite Harry. Just call him that and call it a day. All right, moving on to our next story. We know that they're having a quote-unquote platinum party at the palace on June 4th that's going to last for 2.5 hours. It's a huge concert to help celebrate Elizabeth being on the throne for 70 years. It is a star-studded event. Some of the stars are going to be Alicia Keys that you see above, Hans Zimmer, Rod Stewart, and even Duran Duran are going to be playing. Now, Elton John is also taking part, but his stuff is going to be pre-recorded because he's currently on a tour in Europe and he can't get out of it. So, yeah, more people are, Adam Lambert is going to open the show. Yep. And soul legend Diana Ross is going to close out the show with a medley of her greatest hits. Queen guitarist Brian Mayall is going to be there as well. It's star-studded, you guys, star-studded. This is the event. This is the event I think that Harry and Meghan definitely want to be seen at, and that's why they're coming. There's going to be 3 stages, 3D projections. There's going to be performances from some of Britain's musicians, Ella Eyre, Craig David, Mabel, Elbow, all kinds of people. David Attenborough, David Beckham, Stephen Fry, Julie Andrews. The Royal Ballet is going to be there. Rod Stewart. I mean, you guys, this is just going to be absolutely amazing. Even stars from the cast of the Phantom of the Opera, Hamilton, Six, The Lion King, and Joseph and the American Technicolor Dreamcoat, they will also be on the stage. That is why Harry and Meghan are showing up to this event. Make no mistake. And make no mistake, if the royal family doesn't get them to sign an NDA, they're going to surreptitiously tape, record, just like they did in New York. I'm telling you, the royal family needs to say to them, sign this or you're not coming in. Now, I also want to add, and this is just my personal opinion, I think the money is starting to run out. People are always talking about how much they're getting from Netflix, but they don't get that unless they produce something. I think the money is starting to dry up. The Pearl was canceled. I don't think Spotify has paid them another cent since their initial because they haven't produced anything. And I don't think Netflix is really paying them either. The money is drying up, people, and they're getting desperate. All right, moving on to Sophie. On Wednesday evening, there was something special going on at Windsor Castle, and the Princess Royal and some other people were there. And she looked absolutely gorgeous in a silver ball gown. They're saying in the article that she emulated a Bond girl glamour. I completely agree. Capped sleeves, scoop neckline, sheer overlay. She looked gorgeous. Oh, and FYI, in keeping in line with sustainable fashion, she wore this gown for the first time back in 2018. Love it. All right, let's go back to Charles and Camilla. I was very happy to hear that while they're in Canada, they stopped to see some people from Ukraine at one of the churches there. I think it's wonderful that even with everything going on in the tour, they have not forgotten the people of Ukraine. Next up, Charles and Camilla went to a local marketplace to meet some of the local business owners and sample some of their delicious wares. And can I just say, I think it's wonderful to see the crowds and how happy people were to see them. I mean, people really were. Yeah, doing well. Next up, they went to a Maple Country Sugar Bush stall because who goes to Canada without getting maple and sugar? Oh, God, I'd love to have some of that. I must say, I love Camilla's choice of outfit so far, too. Yep. All right, the next thing they did was they sat alongside first responders to watch a musical ride-by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Now, I don't know if it was before or after, but then Charles and Camilla went to the place where they keep the horses and they got to see them, which I think is pretty cool. Watch this. Next up, Camilla went on a tour of a school and she went to visit classrooms, and these children were learning literacy and French. Yeah, they're way above my pay grade. Whew. And as the end of their second day wore down, they were hosted at a special reception to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. And once again, I love Camilla's outfit. All right, let's move on to our last topic of the evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last topic for tonight, and that would be the Top Gun premiere. And of course, Kate stole the show with her outfit as she usually does. Tom Cruise was a little nervous. You could see him playing with his cufflinks while he was waiting for them to show up. And then there they were. They arrived in their car as they usually do. They said hello to the officials they were supposed to meet. And they started their walk down the red carpet just to meet Tom Cruise waiting at the end. She looked gorgeous. Now, of course, William looked very dapper in his tux, but she just looked phenomenal in that dress. Loved the drop earrings, loved the hair, behind the ears, loved the makeup. There was nothing about this outfit that I didn't absolutely love. And I even loved William's shoes. Look at this. Absolutely fabulous. And then there they were. Watch this. Tom looked very, very happy and excited to meet William and Catherine. They looked like they were having great conversation, and then they moved on to the next group. Watch this. There were some tricky stairs there, so being the consummate gentleman that he is, Tom Cruise put out his hand and helped Catherine get up the stairs, which were quite steep, and she was wearing some high heels. Love it. I'm telling you guys, I could not take my eyes off of this dress. It fit Catherine like a glove. Like, what? Look at that. Woman's got a figure. Damn. Anyway, waving and stuff, and then here they came again. William and Catherine walked into the theater together, but it's this next picture that really got me. Yes, William, we can all see where you're looking. Like, he did the same thing with the gold dress when he was staring at the front of her. Now he's got that sly smile on while he's staring at the back of her. No, if there was any doubt as to how happy Tom Cruise was to be standing there with William and Catherine, just look at this video clip and look at Tom. Once again, a big thank you to Remoulade Sauce for the above photo that you guys are looking at. The shoes and the handbag are once again rewears. The dress is a Roland Mouret Lambeau gown, and the earrings are Robinson Pelham Czar Star studs and drops. She looked very elegant. Yeah, I think Tom was a little excited. Okay, you guys. Don't forget to leave your comments below, because in the event I'm able to read them tomorrow, it'll give me something to do while I'm in bed, okay? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future uploads. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Rumble, you can follow me on Getter, you can email me. For those who have donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.